Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Tech Box, and this is Sri. And from today onwards, we shall start learning about Python programming language. And in today's program, what is our today's agenda is, we shall see few things about, we shall see or we shall discuss a few things regarding Python. Our agenda for the day is we shall see what is the history of Python, what is Python exactly, why Python, why should we use Python, and what are the different uses of Python. That is the thing. So here we go. So this is what the Python thing is. And coming to the history of Python, Van Rasum. Okay, so Guido Van Rasum. So on the screen you can see a picture of a person, and he is none other than Guido Van Rasum. He is the person who has invented the Python language. So Van Rasum made Python, and he released this in year 1991, and as an open source. So Python is designed to be very easy as well as fun to learn. And you might be wondering why the name Python has been kept for this programming language. The reason behind this is Guido Van Rossum, he is very much interested in one of the British comedy group called as Monty Python. It is a comedy show. So it was initially the origin of this one. The show is in the BBC. Okay, in the BBC like that, and that is the reason why Gudevam Rasum has mentioned this programming language, has given this programming language the name Python, because he is very much interested in that particular comedy show. Okay, and later on, Van Rasum was given the title. Okay, so he has given a title of benevolent dictator for life by Python community, which he gladly accepted that one. So he is the founder of Python language. So this is the basic history of Python. And next, what is Python? If you come to the scenario of what is Python. So Python is a very high level dynamic object oriented programming language. So Python, do remember guys, Python is a object oriented programming language. And Python is easy to program and read. It is really simple and it's very easy to program and read. And this was invented in Netherlands in early 90s by Guido van Rossum. So I already told you it is named after Monty Python, a comedy group, as Python is fun to use. And one more main important thing is Python is an open source and it's also an interpreted language. Okay. And now if you come to see why Python, okay, so we had seen just what is Python, and if you see why Python, like why should we use Python and why Python is gaining so much popularity in these days is the main reasons. I would like to tell few reasons for this particular thing. So why Python? Python code is typically 1/3 to 1/5 the size of equivalent to C++ or Java code. See, when the code size is less, that means the programmer burden will be reduced. Okay, so this means there is less to type, less to debug, and less to maintain. Okay, so that is the advantage if you have less number of lines of code. And if you see, Python has an advantage over the other languages because it typically uses 1/3 to 1/5 the size of other languages code, guys. That is the thing. And next thing is Python program runs unchanged on all major computer platforms. Okay, so Python programs runs unchanged on all major computer platforms. For example, you can run Python on Windows environment, you can run Python on Linux environment, or you can even run Python on Mac OS. Okay, so that is the thing. And next thing is Python comes with a large collection of pre-built and portable functionalities known as standard libraries. Okay, so it has many standard libraries, and it has a collection of lot of functions. Okay, so this libraries, the collection of libraries, so various types of libraries. Okay, so this library supports different types of applications, from application level programming tasks, from text pattern matching and to network scripting. Okay, anyway, we shall see in the further sessions. Okay, so as our journey continues, we will cover all these topics. We shall see different types of libraries of Python and other functions and lots of things in the coming up days, guys. And another thing is, Python scripts can easily communicate with other parts of an applications by using a variety of integration mechanism. And because of Python's ease of use and built-in tools, it makes programming language more pleasurable. So what I want to say is like Python, the use of Python will be more pleasurable. Like you can enjoy coding. Okay, so you can enjoy working with Python. This is what for sure, guys. And next, let us see what are the different types of traditional usage of Python. Like, see what we can do with Python. Okay, so which areas we can do. So we can use in internet scripting, in system utilities. Okay, so system utilities means generally the utilities whatever that run in the system behind the OS, and whenever they're necessary, they will pop up and they will give us certain information type of things, notifications type of things. So these type of utilities are nothing but system utilities, and you can deal with different databases also. Like you can retrieve data from different sources, and you can display the data, or you can use the data for different purposes or manipulations and other things. Okay, that is one more traditional thing use of Python, guys. And you can also develop the GUIs. Okay, graphical user interfaces, different applications. Okay, different GUIs using Python. You can do image processing using Python. You can do embedded scripting using Python, and you can also develop artificial intelligence related applications also using Python. So that is one more advantage of Python. And next, if you see what is Python used for, the main thing, Python is used for different applications, guys. Like we can use Python for artificial intelligence related application development. Okay, so these days, see why Python has gained so much importance in the market is because Python has certain libraries, certain functions that are useful for artificial intelligence related application development, guys. So this made Python popular, more popular these days. And while if you want to develop such type of applications, artificial intelligence related applications, Python is more comfortable than any other languages. That is one thing. And you can use Python in web development. You can develop different web development applications, as well as you can use Python in data analytics. You can use Python in programming applications. You can use Python in data visualization. Okay, so data visualization, like you can use visualize the data. You take a data, you play with the data, and you visualize the data. Okay, you can visualize the data very easily with Python language, and that is one more advantage. And you can use in language development. You can use Python in game development. You can also use Python in search engine optimization types of things of applications also. Okay, so these are the various types of applications what we can develop using Python, guys. Okay, and coming to the timeline of Python. Okay, so Python, the first version, that is Python 1.4 version, was released in the year Jan 1994, and later on there were a lot of developments, lot of libraries were included, and a lot of things had happened in the area of development of Python. And the latest, like in the June 2018, Python 3.7 version has been released, and as if now we are working with more advanced versions of Python, like about 3.8, something like that. And that is what Python timeline is. And now if you come to see, like who are the users of Python exactly, so which companies are using Python. So many of the tech giants, they are using Python. Okay, so many of the topmost companies were built technically on the top of Python. So YouTube is originally written in Python and MySQL. So YouTube uses Python, guys. YouTube was built on Python. And Yahoo, so even Yahoo is also developed using Python. And if you see, the Yahoo Maps uses more Python in the development of the maps and other things. And Google, so many components of the Google Spider and search engine are written in Python. That is one thing. And Dropbox, Dropbox. So even Dropbox is developed based on Python thing only. And the inventor of the Python, okay, so Gudev M. Rasum, To my knowledge, he's now supporting Dropbox in the development of their company. Not only these tech giants, guys, many other companies like Uber is using Python. Okay, and Ola, a lot of industries they are using Python. So many of the tech giants uses Python for the development of their companies. And now, if you see here, this slide, why I had used this slide is, see, this is the comparison. So how the popularity of Python was increasing from time to time, if you see, and this slide was taken from the Indeed.com. And according to Indeed, the rate of the growth of Python language is more. If you see, now Python is gaining more popularity than other languages. Like it is gaining more popularity than .NET, Perl, PHP, and Java things. Okay, so that is why Python is becoming more popular. And these days, especially in the market, where if you are looking for a job or if you are looking for a job change, opting Python as your career would be a great choice, because many of the companies are shifting towards Python things, guys. Okay, so you can say that thing easily by seeing this slide. That is the thing. And thank you, guys. Thank you for watching my video, and please like and subscribe. We will meet again with a few other topics related to Python as soon as possible. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.